one, both of them said that the solution is in God. No? I mean, one of them come from Catholic, one of them come from Methodist Church. No? They both said that the solution is God, which is I believe I normally share that Jesus is the solution, especially when it comes to drugs, because there is no nation in the world ever tackled this problem, the drugs. And both of them, they said that the devil is using this substance to create that confusion in our mind. It's amazing how they they describe, because normally those kind of preaching is in the church, those sharing. When you talk about the devil, is normally in the church. But this is one from the police department and one from a lecturer from the University of the South Pacific. And they both sharing. For Professor, after that we have a cup of tea, and he continued Talanoa, and he continued to share. Talanoa, I hear you preaching about this, and that is the only solution. And it really challenges me, and I believe all the Taltala from all different denominations, we are challenged, that they are trying to find the solution for the drugs, which is one of the problem that the nation Fiji is facing right now. So all the leaders must come together. That the solution they are talking about, the Word of God. We need to teach the Word of God very practically to our young people. That just don't go there.
But I believe most of us, we know that it's there. We know the solution, is God, because He's a creator who created us to be who we are. And the willpower that every individual has cannot stop them from doing what they do. And you need the Creator Himself who can give you the willpower, or a supreme power, more than your human power, to be able to have a say in your life, for you to make that right decision. Thank you, Chivedi. And so when you do that, I believe some people think that it's too easy to go that way, just to trust God to do that. One, and second, they don't want to go to church. They don't want to acknowledge God. Most people say, who is God? To come and fix me. So those are the questions that so it's easy for us who believe in God, because we know, you grow up in it. Like I grew up in a family that you have devotion.
God all the time.
Yeah, you hear God all the time. So when I hear that He's the fix, to me it's like, okay, I just stay here. I make a decision that I just stay here because I know Him. But for those people that are tuning in, they don't know God. They've never heard about God. And if you tell them, look, God is the solution, to them it's like, God? Who is God? So, like we always say, that this program, we try as much not to make it too godly, and because we are Christians, and the values, that comes with it. Automatically, you cannot be taking drugs inside the church. You cannot, if maybe most of us are doing it, but you're doing it knowing that you're not supposed to. So there's always a conviction telling you, I'm not supposed to be doing this.
It's something that they both mentioned, and that people know that Jesus is the answer.
Exactly.
But to bring that to practical every day, that's the problem. That's the problem.
That's a struggle. Well, for those of you that are tuning in, regardless of the explanation that you might have to counter that it is not the solution, then you have lecturers, and you have, in the police. People in authority, and they not only just talking about God, because of their position as pastors or their position as believers, but they have the knowledge, study the effects. They're talking about something that they are very familiar with. And I believe that, like you said, one of them was actually going to another place, to speak on the same thing late in the night, which for us, it shows that there are people that have known, and they're looking for solution.
One thing that I've shared last night, for this solution not to be talked about only in church, because we have that religious thing. You just come, listen, okay. But when you go out again, you leave everything in church. This kind of discussion, because I was happy, he said, I'm